Let's talk about something that quietly shapes so many of our choices, especially as women: validation. From the time we were little girls, we were often taught, not always with words, but with expectations, that approval from others meant we were good, that we were enough, that we were safe. Smiles when we were polite, praise when we were quiet, applause when we played the role well. But what happens when that need for external validation becomes a compass for our decisions? We start to shrink, we second guess, we people please ourselves into emotional exhaustion, and we abandon our inner truth in exchange for someone else's temporary approval. This isn't weakness. This is social conditioning. Psychosocially speaking, we live in a world where women are often rewarded for compliance, not for boldness, for nurturing others, not for knowing themselves. So, of course, we learned to scan the room before we spoke, to smile even when we were hurting, to ask ourselves, will they still like me if I say no? Instead of asking, is this right for me? But here's the truth, my friend. External validation is a moving target. What pleases one person will disappoint another. What gains applause today may invite criticism tomorrow. If we live for their approval, we'll die by their rejection. That's why reclaiming your inner authority is not selfish. It is sacred. It's a return to the truth that you are the narrator of your life, not a character edited by someone else's script. Inner authority means you can validate yourself. It means your boundaries don't need a panel of judges. Your choices don't need a round of applause. And your voice doesn't need permission to be powerful. So how do we start reclaiming that? By pausing before we perform. By asking, what do I want right now? By noticing when we're looking for that little emotional high of being liked, and choosing instead to be real. Validation isn't wrong. We're wired for connection. But internal validation is freedom. So today, take one small action for you. Not to impress, not to prove, not to please, just because it feels right in your body and true to your soul. Because the real you, she's not too much. She's not too loud. She's not too ambitious, sensitive, opinionated, or complicated. She's just been waiting for you to choose her again.